G'day guys, Gav from Olive Drab Garage back again. Sorry for the delay in the last lot of videos. It's winter in Australia now, and believe it or not, subtropical Queensland, it does get very, very cold. At the moment, we're getting temperatures around 2 degrees overnight, and I've just literally got home 10 minutes ago, and as you know, I've still got my work gear on, but I threw this shirt on because I've got obviously company details and stuff I want on the net, so you know, just don't want people causing trouble for me at work. That's why I'm wearing a green shirt. But it's sun's already gone down behind the mountain, and I kid you not, it's just dropped about 15 degrees, so it's already pretty cold. So I won't be down here for very long doing much work, but I will endeavour to get something done. What have we done the last couple of weeks? Well, not a lot. Mainly still cleaning stuff, painting stuff, working with the sandblaster. I ran out of plastic screens for my sandblasting cabinet, and I had to wait a couple of weeks to get some money for that. Same with my welding gas. I'm out of welding gas at the moment. That's been sitting there for about 3 weeks. Maybe this next pay I might be able to get it. Things are getting pretty tight, pretty tough money-wise at the moment. My wife and I are both working, you know, full-time hours, and just the cost of living is just getting crazy expensive. It seems to be our average shopping bill at the moment, without even buying meat and all the good stuff, you know, all the munchies that you like to get. Just buying the basics, we're already hitting around $300 a week just for food shopping. There's about 100 and something, 110, 120 for fuel for the car to get to work and back. Obviously there's mortgage, there's the bills, there's all the other expenses, and yeah, we're just not finding money right now to be buying bits and bobs. So what I'm doing is I'm cleaning things, and what I'm cleaning at the moment is I'm working on the Dodge hubs. I've got this one. Okay. So I'm working on the Dodge hubs. Now this is one that I put up on my Instagram, and I showed some details about it. Asked some questions because I wasn't 100% sure. And I was looking at it thinking, why do I have 2 deep holes and the rest are short holes? And then it kind of clicked. So if you can see, I'm not sure you can sort of see, but in these holes, I can get that light. If you can, it's not going to show it. But inside the holes here is obviously supposed to be studs, okay? And somebody at some stage, somewhere, broke the studs off. So I'm gonna attempt this afternoon to try and get one of them out without breaking an easy out, which I'm guessing is probably going to happen anyway. Or I'm just gonna booger it up. And if you booger it up, it's going to be another one of these things that's going to be sitting there waiting till we get some money to take it to the machine shop to drill them out and put inserts into it. But we do have the bearings out of both the hubs, because I've got another hub over there. It had 2 broken studs. Where did they go? Threw them out. And of course, when you want to go find them, you can't go find them. Anyway, sorry guys, it had two broken studs on that one. So I'll press them out on obviously the trusty press here, the 10-ton press I think it is. And my God, the first one literally went off like a shotgun. It went bang, but it was halfway. And then we pressed and pressed and pressed again, and I was sitting like this, pressing it over here with my glass on, my mask on, and I don't want to be anywhere near it when it went off. And then the second time it pushed out, it did the same thing. It just went bang, and it came out. And then my wife just sort of yelled out from upstairs, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yes, that's why we're just pushing studs out." And then the second stud that we pushed out, it shot off. It literally bounced off the ground, off the bumperettes for the Jeep that's sitting on the floor, hit the hood for the Dodge that's sitting over here, hit the bumper bar for the Dodge that's over there, and sort of shot off in that direction. So these things are bloody dangerous, mate. Be careful pushing these studs. I just didn't expect them to be that tough. I don't know if it's just because of the size of them, or I don't know, because it's cold, the metal was more contracted or something. But Jesus, those things went off. Scared the heck out of me. But we got the bearings out, so we got these bearings. So we got the bigger ones out, and as you can see, they're just garbage. They cannot be used again. Okay, they're rusty. They're corroded. You know, try to get that in focus. You can see the pitting on them. Okay, the inside races, you can see they're worn out. But at least I've got the part number, and they're Timkins. So at least I know what bearings to get, which these are the inner bearing, I believe, top of my head, and the outer bearing, which is a smaller bearing. So I had the cup, so I managed to get that out, and I'm like, I didn't know where the rest of it was. I'm like, where's the rest of this bearing? Maybe I put it away somewhere, it's floating around. And my parts for my Dodge are literally parts. They're not a complete vehicle. It came as a complete vehicle. The gentleman who dropped it off, and you might know the guy, his name's Jad Dennis. He's a very nice bloke. I call him the Jeep Guru, the Jeep Whisperer. He literally travels all across Australia saving old military vehicles, and with him and his dad, mate, they got themselves a small army worth of military vehicles. So I got my Dodge from him. So anyway, I'm looking through all my bits and bobs and stuff, and I found this thing here, and I'm like, watching Mike Watson's video where he's talking about the bushings on his M37 front axle. I'm looking at mine going, it's a funny looking bushing, you know, is that, and I'm putting it on the axles, you know, and I've got my axles here. I got these are the ones I haven't cleaned up yet. I got cleaned up ones, and I'm putting it on here, and I'm like, God, they're wobbling around, and it didn't sit right, you know, what the heck is this thing, right? Couldn't figure it out. I sat on it for a couple of days, and I'm like, oh, and then I looked at it, I'm like, that looks like those marks, the inside of the bearing cone. And I just clicked, and I went, oh, clean the back end of it off with the wire wheel, see if there's anything on it. And of course, it was a bearing, right? What an idiot. So now I got my bearing and my cone for the smaller bearings. I got my bearing and my cone for the bigger bearings. Okay. So now I know what parts to get, because I don't have a manual. Now the other thing that was a bit of a catch was the seal. Now this is the outer seal, the inner. So it's the inner seal that goes in that part there. All right. So that one I managed to save, because the other one was, if it's this one. Hello, monkey.
Hello.
Daddy's doing a video. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hello.
Hello, world. Hey, how we get everybody a special eyebrow look?
Can I show you my eyebrows?
Do your eyebrows, go. Do your eyebrows. Ooh. Like Kevin McAllister. Alright, go back inside, because we're doing videos and you just had a shower. Go inside and go watch a movie and have something to eat.
Can you turn the internet off on?
Yes, in a minute. I'm doing videos. Go. Alright, so that's one. You know, and then that's the other. So I got two different seals. But I cleaned this one up, and this one actually has a name on it. And I'll get the grease all over me. This one has FLA seal, FLA seal 64 or something on it, and then the other side it's got 11515. So this has got a part number, and I've got an inner and outer diameter. So I can go to my bearing supplier and I can get these. And then obviously the smaller ones, I've got those as well. So just got to clean them up, and we'll be good. See, grease everywhere. And I'll tell you what, whatever grease it was that they they used on these bearings was just gross. It didn't matter what degreaser I tried to use, or detergent, even citrus cleaner. I got citrus cleaner. I just couldn't get this stuff to break down, and it was just stuck everywhere. And it was like, I mean, all your dads out there have ever changed nappies, your big Panami explosion diarrhea type baby poo nappies. Have you had that? You know what I'm talking about. It's that sticky brown muck crap. That's what was all over the bearings. So so we got them out. So what I've got to do is I've got to try and get the broken studs out of this one. The other one that I did, so I've got a couple of, found some wheel nuts. So this is the, what one's that one? That is the, oh, Jesus, these things are heavy. That's the left. So as you can see, like I said, we had to push out these studs. But the good thing is that in here, these are all clear. These are all empty. So I just got to chase those out, and that one's good to go. And we've got the axle bolts, which we cleaned up in the sandblaster and sprayed them. I just got to clean up the ends of them. So at least I've got a set. We chased the threads, and my little mate last night, he chased the threads, which is good because now he knows how to do that. So we've got those. So at least we've got a set, and the good thing about that is that I know what size I need to get. Some of them are a little bit iffy, but I'm guessing so long as this part here is good, which they are, this part here doesn't really matter so much. Okay, so that's what we need to do with that. And obviously put a bit more primer in spots where we missed it. But yeah, so we got 3 wheel nuts for that one, and a single wheel nut for the right. So we've got bits and bobs. Hello, monkey. I want you to go inside, please. Yes, go inside, please. Go. So bits and bobs I've got to get. So at least now I know I can get my seals, I can get my bearings. I just got to get the studs, the inner studs, and the replacement outer studs for the other axle hub. The other thing that we've done is painted up the Jeep gearboxes, the Ford gearboxes. I'll show you that. Okay, painted them up nice. Okay, so found a paint that kind of works for that, which is this one, the Gillax Metal Shield wind spray. Yeah, wind spray. And that was about as close as a match as I could find. It is a metal paint, so it should hopefully stick. And being a paint that we get here from a place called Bunnings in Australia, which is like the biggest hardware chain in Australia next to Mitre 10, it should be fairly easy to get a couple more of these, so I can do the flywheel. I think the same colour is also needed for the Dodge as well, for a lot of the Dodge parts. So it's great to be able to find that, because I have spent so long trying to get that stupid Ford grey VHT paint enamel crap. They don't make it anymore. It's hard to get. It's expensive. The last place I found, I think, was Burson's Auto Parts. They had 6 of them, and they wanted something like $25 per can or $28 per can. No, I'm not paying that. Not when I can buy those tins out. I think those were $17 a can. So yeah, you can keep that, stuff that. So I do want to keep trying to paint the Jeep parts and the chassis. It's just hard now. Now it's winter. I mean, the weather during the day, it's sunny, but it's kind of windy, which makes it a little bit hard. And then it's bloody cold. I don't particularly want to be out in 4 or 5 degrees painting. So that's what's causing a bit of a delay with getting that painted. So that's kind of where we're at. So let's heat this hub up and see what we get away with. All right. I honestly cannot tell if that's turning or if I'm risking breaking this. It's turning, but I don't know if this is screwing it in further or it's actually turning the stud out. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I've never really used these tools, these ones here, so the little ones look pretty brittle. The medium size, I don't know, the big one probably looks a bit chunky, but I don't know. So heat it up again. Something's telling me heat it up again. I'm going to heat it up again and then I'm going to try it again. Well, gents, that's a big fat fail. Yeah. Not happy. So, guess it's off to the machine shop, eh? Now I have an incomplete extractor set, and I'll guarantee you, I'm probably going to need that bit. Yeah, not happy. So, you're a pain. We've got 2 holes here that I managed to tap pretty deep. So that's the tap that I was using. This one here. And I got down to about pretty much the end of the thread. And don't forget there's a shoulder. So we'll probably got about that much worth of thread in there, in 2 of them. This one, now I've got a broken extractor in it. That's going to be a real pain in the ass. I don't know how. I mean, my drill bits are just garbage. This thing is just smoking. Trying to just, I don't know. It's just this is the stuff that I go through with these parts, and it kind of makes me think the reason why I acquired these parts is because they got trouble. There's problems. So I don't know, but you've got 1, 2, 3 others, and they're broken, and 2 holes. So this is what happens when you over torque studs, and you take them out with ratchet guns and stupid shit like that. You snap them off, and then poor blokes like me got to try and make it work. So yeah, that's a bust. So that's going to have to go off to the machine shop and pay money to get somebody to drill that out and helicoil it and try and get the others out and probably helicoil that too. So you suck. So there you go. I guess all we can do now is work on this one and just run through the threads of this. So I've got to do the screws for this one, which is these ones. So that's for the drum. So they've got to do these screws. They're the ones that sort of screw into there, if you can see. So it goes into there. And was that's for that one. Yes. That is for that hub. Oh, whatever. Whatever. So I gotta do these ones here for the axles. The axle goes in there, and then for the drum. Ugh. Yeah, it's just whatever. So 1, 2, 3, and these, and I'll get onto these later. I don't need to do it on camera. It's getting cold. Wifey's coming home. We're gonna have dinner soon. Hit the sack. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. It's just slow progress. It's cleaning things. It's getting pieces together and trying to get things to work, and then sourcing parts and numbers and then getting shit like that, which is just making my head explode. You know, it's just it's delays, and I just want to get stuff done. Yeah. Anyway, that's where we're at, guys. Not the best video, but yeah, we'll try and get some more stuff out soon. Anyway, thanks for sticking with us, guys. I hope you found it a little bit entertaining. Like, share, subscribe, all that other junk that people do. And if you got any advice for me, help me out. Like you saw, I mean, I was using a butane torch to heat it up. I don't have an oxy torch. I don't know if an oxy torch would have made much difference to it. That extractor set probably just junk anyway. And that stuff's definitely well and truly seized in there. So if you think the best option for me to do is just take it to a machine shop and, I don't know, pay $200 or something for them to try and drill it out and fix it and do whatever I need to do, then, you know, I guess that's what I got to do. All right, thanks, guys. Catch up with you next time. Thanks.